Hey, this is JJ with Deluxe Vehicle Detailing and Paint Correction. This is part two, Due. This is the after. I'm just wrapping things up. Clients are coming to pick up the car very shortly. This is not a how-to. This is a what you need and what can be achieved. I rate exteriors and interiors of cars right on my check-in sheet on a 1 to 10. And then there's an expected level. Like, what are they going for? Do they want, big jump? And I tell people it takes more time and money to go up from, if you're starting at a 2, I believe it was almost probably a month ago. I've been pretty much booked out for a month for the last couple months, 3 weeks. Got some spots in. This was a big project for me. Full, extraction, obviously, on something this dirty. If you watched part one, if you didn't, I loaded it in reverse order. So you can just go back one, hit it on autoplay. It'll just play through for the whole thing. But anyway, this car was a very low rated. She just wanted the interior. The son is getting older, so he can be responsible and, not put his feet all over the place and spill things. And they're not eating in the car anymore as of today. So anyway, I'm just going to kind of take you around. I started to put some stuff away and I was like, oh, wait, I wanted to show you some, tools and things. And I'm just going to take you around the car as I have things right now. Okay, so Optimum No Rents, ONR. This is a rinseless cleaner that you can use for windows, you can use on paint, and you can use on interior. It's safe for all surfaces. And, it's 256 to 1, which is a half of teaspoon per gallon. I usually do distilled water, especially for exterior work, but actually I make all my O&R with distilled water. Absolutely must have if you are doing a lot of car cleaning, whether it's for yourself or professionally. My water-based plastic protection and dressing, and also tire dressing of choice these days, is pretty much a 1-to-1 ratio of Aqua Gloss from Superior Products. Absolutely love this stuff. It's, got decent durability for a water-based, not a silicone-based dressing, which makes everything shiny and glossy and also attracts dust and dirt and, can splatter on things and sling off your tires. I don't do any silicone like, Armor All type stuff anymore. But if you do, hey, more power to you, no problem. You will want, when you do interior work, a bunch of medical grade swabs like these in all different sizes. Absolutely can't do an interior without these. The standard toothpicks, the standard Q-tips. Also a variety of brushes. These are just some that I have had out. One of my newer products are these Auto Fiber Auto Scrub Ninja interior cleaners. This one is the Mitt, and it's got a very nice kind of a bristly surface to it. It's great for leather, anything that's got any kind of grain to it or anything. They also make them, I've got this still in the bag, Star Scrubber. So this is a Scrub Ninja by the company Auto Fiber. And I will give you the QR code if that helps you. This is a 3-pack. They are available on Amazon and designed in California, made in China. Anyway, absolutely amazing. I actually, sometimes if the car's not very dirty, I squeeze little aqua gloss with my ONR, spray it on the Scrub Ninja, and just kind of clean and dress all at once. It all depends on the situation. I'm just going to walk around. These are detail guards, right? You're like, yeah, okay. Well, what they do is they go in the corner of tires like that, and then they have this spinning rod, which allows all of your tubing, electric, air compressor, hoses, whatever you might have, pressure washer hoses, and it just makes your life a whole lot easier. I have been using a professional grade carpet cleaner. Whoops, just sprayed some Flex BioBlast Citrus, which is a low pH acidic cleaner. And then you rinse with the Flex Ice, which is a high pH. Number 1, let it dwell for about 15 minutes. Number 2, extract, clean, or remove. But what you want to do when you're cleaning seats is to make sure that you have an acid-based cleaner, and then you're rinsing and neutralizing, because you will have what's called bounce back if you don't do this. And this is true for any kind of cleaners, not just, this Flex variety. You should always kind of use a two-step, if you will, when you are doing interiors. I've got some very, medium dilution, super clean for some tough stains. I use Autoban, which is available at a lot of hardware stores and the big box stores. It's eucalyptus. They've got other scents. I do a final spray after the whole clean. This is my extractor. It goes to 2,000 PSI. It's got 2 motors. It does not have heat, but I drop a... my light on. I drop a bucket heater right into it, so I have hot water. And why people think like that's a hassle, I don't know, for the extra money to have a heater and everything built in. I get it, but it's easy to drop a bucket heater into, well, I guess pretty much any extractor. But the machine is awesome, and this Edict Endeavor machine is my extractor. So I have a variety of tools. This is my PFM wand tool. I also have a PFM stainless steel. I know I'm kind of jumping around. PFM crevice tool. Looks right in there. Steamer, use that a lot. You definitely need a steamer if you're doing interiors. You will need some drill brushes. I've got this on an old Harbor Freight Chicago Electric rotary, and I have a long bar to it so I can reach around seats and crevices and things like that. You're going to need something on a drill brush. You could have this on a drill brush too. I like the power of the rotary while I am doing all kinds of things for the carpet and the seats. To agitate before and after, before vacuuming, and then before or after applying the dwelling product, you want to agitate everything. This is to bump up sand. You could use a palm sander, or you could also use what I have, which is a DA, and you want it stalled. You want to affix the backing plate Velcro onto the carpet, put it on, and then you can turn it on and it will vibrate, and all the sand out of the carpet will come on up to the surface and allow you to vacuum it at the same time. I just made a video. If you're watching this, you can go to my catalog. You can see the date. You can go to a nearby date. I will be posting that video, which is something along the lines of, trick for getting sand out of carpet, something like that. Goggles, masks. using chemicals like that, you need to have things to protect yourself. I had the Flexzilla, and everything on here is the the maximum Flexzilla on my Makita compressor. You will want to use things like that. I busted out the Tornador, and the Tornador shoots a cyclone of air using the compressor and cleaning solution. Absolutely makes my life easier. Highly recommend investing in that. It will run you some money. However, okay, am I done with kind of techniques, tips and tricks? These on my little sawhorses are amazing. You put your floor mats in here, you clamp them down, and then you can have them drip drying. I'm not sure where I ordered these from. They were called like Oriental rug hangers, something like that. They're guaranteed not to damage carpet. Just maybe something that you haven't seen before. I know they've got those, big things that you put up on the wall and you push it, and it has the big teeth like you see at the car wash, self-serve car wash things. However, the whole set of 4 of these, I think, ran me like $15 or something. Absolutely amazing. So here's the actual vehicle. If you saw part 1, leaf blew in, you would know that this was, probably something else blew in some pretty rough shape. And so I want to take you in on the roof liner. This is what I worked on first. If you're doing an interior and you're doing liner work on the headliner, I used a technique using some sponges, and I also used my carpet cleaner that I showed you earlier, and I just kind of went over everything very carefully. You have to be very delicate with headliners. If you go too hard on them, you can loosen the glue, and then you're going to have a headliner that falls. But, sorry, I was kind of all over the place there. If you saw what this looked like earlier, now there still is a couple stains that didn't come out so well. And some of these marks here are actually not stains. They are, I guess, probably bikes or something that actually roughed up the surface so much that it damaged it. Here we are on the back seat. I've got the sun, which is not really out, but the sun is setting on that side. So I'm going to stand here as to not to block out the lighting, and went over all of this. You can see that things came out pretty nicely. As I was saying before and distracted myself, which I often do, I think I rated this, I think I rated the interior while I was looking at it at like a 3. And I said we could probably bring it up to a 5 or a 6. This vehicle needed some love. But as you can see, comparatively to where I started, now, am I totally, 100%, I threw the kitchen sink at this thing today, but the stains had been here for a long time. This is a very, what I call, neglected vehicle. The son just, didn't have a concept of trying to keep things clean. And so I did the very best that I could, which is how I always do. Washed the carpets, removed pounds of sand from everywhere, and she is all buttoned up, all the plastics. I wish I had taken a really good picture. I've done a bunch of before and afters, but yeah, she needed some love, and she got it today. And so the big stain over there, everything all good now. So this is the kind of stuff you can do if you put your mind to it. You've got the tools, you've made the investment on some of the things you're going to need. Certainly you don't need all of these, but it certainly helps. It makes you more efficient. And this job was pretty lengthy for me. I put some time into it today. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to, on a really rough interior, show you what you can do, but you've got to have the tools to get through it, and or you need to hire someone like me. And, just make sure if you are, somewhere around the country watching this and you're thinking about maybe doing it or maybe hiring a detailer, bite the bullet, hire a detailer if you've got a car that's, in the kind of condition this one was. It is rough. I'm just kind of standing, talking. I'm a mess right now. I'll give you one quick view of myself as I have worked hard all day today. But anyway, I appreciate all of you. Please give me a thumbs up. It helps my analytics. Leave a comment down in the section comment box. Hit the bell. Bing! You'll get great notifications of future videos. And I will see you on the flip side. And today, this is the flip side. Take care. Bye.